Hello everyone and welcome to the video for update number 2 of Rust City of Tarkov. In this video I'll talk about everything that I've added in this monthly update. Then I'll talk about some changes and bug fixes, and in the end I'll talk about some very important news about the servers, some unfortunate news, and also some things to look forward to. So stick around till the end of the video, very important. Alright, starting off with the biggest thing with this update, it is the customs expansion and rework. In addition to the 3 big buildings that have opened up in the middle of the map, I've also gone around and reworked some of the areas in the map, some stuff around the old gas station, around the construction area, and in the road to shoreline, and some other stuff, small things here and there. I've also added a new bunker on woods. It has quite a bit of good loot in there, some scavs running around it. It is right under the big rock from the river's side, so from kind of like the back of the big rock. And you should check it out, it's a pretty good location for loot. I've also done some improvements to the UI on the server. There's a bunch of new things with the tasks, so one of them being the ability to focus a task. So what happens is that when you press the focus button next to a task, in either the trader menu or the player menu, it will pin it to the side of the screen and you'll be able to see all of the progress of the task. Also, to do with the task UI is now certain tasks will have images for the task. Now, not all of the tasks have that right now, but I'll add this with the updates. As you know, there's about 200 tasks on the servers right now, and it's quite a lot to add individually, so it will take some time to get it all. I've also added some new tasks as well, and also some scavs in the town location. So now you have scavs spawning over there. I've also done some updates to the AI. I've tried to make them feel more natural, especially inside buildings. This is something that I'll keep improving over the updates, kind of difficult. I'm waiting on a big update that is supposed to come for Rust itself. Facepunch is working on improvements for AI, which will hopefully allow me to create better scavs as well. The goon bosses now only spawn 3 days after the beginning of a wipe. So when there's a wipe, they won't spawn immediately on the first day, taking 3 days to spawn, which is kind of to balance them a little bit. The loot is a bit much for the first couple of days of the wipe. I might do this in the future for other bosses and also raiders maybe. Now for the bug fixes, I fixed a bunch of areas where you could still fall through the map and die and get disconnected from the server. So I fixed some spots like that. Hopefully there's no more, but there might still be a few, so make sure to report them if you do find them. I've also fixed a bunch of problems with the pre-wipe event where the prices would go down. Sometimes it wasn't happening right. And there's some scavs who were taking a lot more shots than regular, like they should. It would take some like 5 headshots to kill. That was actually a bug, and not just them having too much health, it was a bug. Where they would like try to heal up immediately as they're getting shot, something strange like that. I've also fixed the getting started UI, which would sometimes trigger when you speak to a different trader other than Trapper, and then get the whole UI stuck on your screen for the entirety of the wipe. So that has been fixed now. Now for the next update, I am still working on the factory update. It might not be complete for this wipe, but I'll try to get something else as well. Just in case factory is not ready, I'll try to maybe add another small area or add a bunch of new tasks or something like that. I don't want to have a completely like wipe without any new features or anything like that. Now for the important news that I've mentioned in the beginning of the video, for this next wipe I will most likely be merging both the servers into one server. So I'll only have one of them left to play. It will either be the EU or the US one. I've still not decided. I'll have all the news in the Discord, so you should join for the update. And the reason I'm doing that is because, as you all know, it's not a secret, the servers have had quite low numbers of players in the past wipe, and hopefully I can try to get more players with a change like that. Now there's also another reason why I'm doing this, is because the servers are pretty expensive. I want to be completely transparent with you guys. I'm paying $100 almost for each server. The US one is a bit more, and the EU one is a bit cheaper. It's like it's around $100 each, so it is pretty expensive. I'm not using any of these Pine Hosting or Game Service King or Tempest or any of these like scummy cheap providers. I'm not a fan of these. I'm using OVH Cloud. They're really high end and really powerful. They allow me to run all these like really powerful plugins that I got going on in the big map that we have. And I'm not going to downgrade the service to cheaper service because I feel like it won't perform very well. There will be a lot more lag, especially when saving the server. It will cause a lot more lag, so I don't want to degrade the servers. It will also degrade the quality of the gameplay. I'm also not planning to change the VIPs in any way or tweak them or make them more expensive or change the rewards for them and make them more OP or anything like that. I feel like the VIP right now I don't feel like it's too OP, and I don't want to give people AKs and crazy stuff like other servers do, you know, give you like full kits every hour. I don't want to do anything like that. I know a lot of servers do that, but I feel like that's a bit much. It kind of defeats the purpose of having this like balanced experience that is kind of based on Escape from Tarkov. I don't think pay to win is a good idea. Now, if you do want to support the project, the VIP is the best way to do it. You get some cool rewards with it, and you get a little bit more reputation with the traders. So it's just like a little boost. It's not too much, and it really helps pay for the servers because they are really expensive. They are really high-end servers. They got the Ryzen like Threadripper CPUs on them. They're really powerful, and they're not cheap. So from the next month, we're gonna have one server left. And if I see that it's getting a bit more expensive, I might just shut it off completely for a little bit, you know, until I can save up to have the server up again, maybe. But in other news, I want to mention a good idea that I've had is also have a different game mode to try out. So I was thinking having, similarly to Tarkov, how they have the hideouts, I could implement hideouts for every single player, where you can upgrade the hideout modules like in Tarkov, like the kitchen or the generator or a farm, like a Bitcoin farm or anything like that. I could do something similar to that. And I want to know, guys, if you think it would be better to have Tarkov-styled hideouts or have it like it is right now, where you can have your own Rust base and build the base just like you would in Rust. So I want to hear, guys, what you think. You can type in the comments what you think about this. But right now in the Discord, in the announcement channel, I'm gonna have a poll where you can vote, and that would be the best thing because I'm gonna look at that vote and I'm gonna see what people think, whether there should be hideouts or whether people should build Rust bases. I want to see what people want, and I could work on something like that as well, either in addition to the bases or on a completely new game mode where you only have hideouts. Now, regarding the giveaways, you've probably noticed that I haven't done a giveaway yet, but with the release of this update video, there will be a giveaway for a VIP, the Escape Edition VIP, in the Discord, which all of you will be able to join, and if you're the winner, you will get the VIP for a month. So that is everything for today. In order for you to keep updated on all of the news regarding the project and the servers, make sure you're subscribed, and also make sure you like the video in order to create more attention towards the project and get more people playing on the server. Also, make sure you join the Discord so you'll be able to get all of the most up-to-date updates and information regarding the servers. And also, you'll be able to vote on this poll that I mentioned earlier, whether you want hideouts like in Escape from Tarkov or Rust bases as it is right now on the servers, and maybe you can do a little bit of tweaking to the game mode. So, that's everything today. I'll see you in the next month's update. Goodbye.